I Got the Hell Out does contain explicit content that might not be suitable for some listeners, such as children, those that easily get offended, and we do recommend that listeners at work put your earbuds in if you have coworkers around.
And if you like the show, please spread the word by telling as many people as you can. Would also appreciate if you would subscribe, rate, hopefully with 5 stars, and review the podcast on iTunes. You can find us there as well as on Stitcher and Overcast. You can follow us on Twitter at Was In A Cult, on Facebook at I Got The Hell Out, and on Instagram at I Got The Hell Out with an underscore after each word. You can contact us through our website at IGotTheHellOut.com.
Hi guys, it's Deb.
And Laura.
And another exciting episode of I Got the Hell Out. Ooh, what a way to start.
Hey, I'm the one that's supposed to be coughing, not you.
That's right. Laura's voice is kind of going today, so we're going to excuse her from reading stuff.
It's pretty much gone. I hate my allergies.
I think everybody has them. Anyway, we have a Kool-Aid recipe today, and it comes from Brienne. Okay, she must be a Game of Thrones type of person. Okay.
Not me.
Me either.
No.
Me either. She called it Fire and Blood.
Okay.
And, I really hate to say this, but we had some trouble, recording today.
Yeah, this is our second go-around.
And we lost the first 12 minutes, but that's okay. I just got to find the Kool-Aid recipe at this point because I already posted it.
Oh, that's right.
The Kool-Aid recipe is in honor of Game of Thrones ending. Mm-hmm. And I've only seen 2 episodes of this.
I've seen 0.
Anyway, it's called Fire and Blood. It is cherry Kool-Aid, Fireball whiskey, and Johnny Walker White.
All right, Johnny Walker.
Yes, and I think they made the white just for Game of Thrones.
I think they did, too.
Well, it must be in honor of the White Walkers, because here I hear everybody talk about all this stuff at work.
No, it means nothing to me.
It means nothing to you?
Right now, people are screaming. They're like, what?
Exactly. And I already deleted about what Brienne said, but I think I can sum it up in regarding and learning to like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that when she starts putting herself down, that she thinks about an evil character that she hates, and she turns what she's saying in her own head into the voice of this other person,
Mm-hmm.
And then she turns around and, you're not good enough. You can't do this. And then because I don't know what Cersei's voice on Game of Thrones sounds like.
Make something up.
I just did. Anyway, she says, yeah, you get on your dragon and burn it all down.
Alrighty.
You give me the quote again, girl. I'm sorry. This is the shit show, and it's already out there, gone. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, today is the 35th day of the Omer. If
That's
you're
what I
count.
thought. That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, you keeping count on your calendar, ain't you?
Of course.
My mom volunteered to do our Kool-Aid calendar.
Oh, right.
Yeah. When you getting at that, Mom?
Soon.
She's here today.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I posted on Facebook yesterday about my horrible, nasty day, and I got to watch the tow truck driver. The tow truck. Anyway, he got to use a bunch of tools, skis, other stuff, because you have to tow my car a certain way. And he was, really excited because he doesn't get to use his fancy tools all that often. And
so your car was really dead?
Yeah, it needs an electronic transmission control.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, that's in the throttle body. That's something I can't fix myself.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Of course you don't. But anyway, I called AutoZone and I was like, thinking it's just a sensor or something. And after 3 times of telling this dude what I needed, he gets back on the phone and he's like, ma'am, unless you own a shop, you really can't fix this yourself. So, and shout out to all people at work who were willing to help me out. Of course, I had a case of beer in the back.
And, of course.
And
next to your stabby stick?
Next to the stabby stick. And, I asked, somebody at work if I could just keep it in the cooler till I went home. And the look on his face was like, I can't even believe you asked me this. And then I looked and I was like, you know what? Don't even bother. I don't want to carry a 30-pack home. And somebody else was like, I'll drop it off because I got a delivery up that way. So, yeah, shout out to all you guys out there who helped me out yesterday. And my dumb ass at one point, waiting for the tow tow truck driver. I locked my damn keys in the back of my car because I was sitting on the tailgate.
Oh my gosh.
And, don't ask me why. I got off the tailgate, went in to get another drink, waiting, and I shut the door. Ew. So, shout out to my other coworker, Ryan. I asked to borrow his car, but he just zipped me to my house real quick so I could have the keys. And yeah, yesterday was a shitty day.
Sounds like it.
I felt like I was in elementary school in gym class, and you know how you you start to turn around and that red dodgeball just smacks you right in the face?
Ouch, yeah.
Out of nowhere. So, life smacks you out of nowhere without you even, wanting it to. I talked to you briefly, well, not briefly, but about something that's going on in my life. It's like a soap opera that freaks me the hell out, and I can't talk about it, but I did have a panic attack at work and hid in the cooler for about 20 minutes. Hopefully I don't have to do that again, and I can't even explain why. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I had a reason for it, didn't I?
Yes, you have very valid reason.
I had very valid reasons for this, and anyway, anybody out there who, you got panic, you got anxiety, whatever, I just try and keep it under control. It's a hard thing to do. I mean, I was in there holding on to the slam button that lets you out in case you get locked in. Mm-hmm. And here I am holding on to it, so somebody can't get in. Anyway,
wow.
Yeah, it was a crappy day yesterday. And, my car's dead. It's the holiday weekend. And I went to rent a car, but everything was closed by, Saturday at 4 o'clock when this happened.
That's right.
And it's a holiday weekend, right?
Yeah.
And I called AAA, arranged everything, and when you can't figure something out, what do? You call your mom. You call your mom. So I called my mom, and she's like, "Well, the airport always has cars, right?"
Oh, good idea.
Right. So I called the number for one of the rental places up there, and it's the airport. It's a holiday weekend. It's a weekend, and it's a Saturday. Guess how much 3 days cost?
I can't imagine.
$419.
What?
Yep.
Was it for like a chauffeur?
No, this was an
limo?
bitty compact Mitsubishi or a compact Ford of some sort.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I know. Last time I rented a car was a couple years ago, and I had it for 8 days, drove it to that state and back, and it was only like $225.
Oh my gosh.
For 8 days. But,
Yes, the holiday weekend, I guess.
Rental car companies, you suck. Anyway,
so there.
Yeah, so there. See, so I called my mommy to bring me today.
And she's here.
Yeah, I called Marie, but Marie's at a picnic day drinking, believe it or not.
Really shocker.
It is a shocker. She doesn't usually drink, And I asked her last night while we were all hanging out, and she's like, "Oh, I would, but I'm leaving at 10:45. We're all going to be day drinking." And so, yeah, the assistant let us down again. But that's okay. We still love you, Marie. We still love you, And let's see. Oh my God, did you let Pippi in here?
Why?
I got poo on my shoe.
Where'd that come from?
Look at it. Hello?
No, why is that there?
I don't know. It looks like your dog came in and took a crap.
He doesn't crap in the house.
I just stepped in it.
No, he didn't. Why is that there?
I don't know. Your dog crapped.
Oh.
You look mortified.
I am mortified.
Ha ha, it's poo on your shoe for your nephew.
Oh my God, so that's fake?
You're holding it in your hand. Does it look
oh
real?
Oh my God. I was about to be mortified.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, he doesn't crap in the house.
I got poo on my shoe. Anyway,
you
hi Colin.
Poo on your shoe.
And this little joke comes from Kim. She was at the dollar store shopping for some stuff the other day, and she saw that and thought of us and all of our poop-related crap that we do.
Poop-related crap.
See, you got that. You got it. So thank you, Kim, and continue to pick us poopy stuff
on
up.
The shoe.
Yes. Anyway, let's see. Where are we going today?
I have no idea.
Oh, Facebook page?
Yeah.
Well, my car broke down, right?
Right.
So I took a picture of my stabby stick and had people, what other things do you see in here that are useful?
Sort of like a Find Waldo or Where's Waldo?
Yeah, what can you
Where's
identify?
Where's the stabby stick?
The stabby stick was the prominent item. Somebody asked where the case of beer was, so I backed out a little bit, and there's the case of Natty sitting there with everything else. Yeah, you gotta have it. I mean,
of course.
Anyway, shout out to Nick. He's my manager at work, and he's gonna sharpen my stabby stick for me. Nice. And see, when I got in the tow truck, it's kind of a big knife, and it was sticking out of my bag, and he kind of like sideways Harry eyeballed it, and I'm still dressed in my restaurant clothes, still got my apron on and stuff. So yeah, we had a good laugh about it.
My God, your stabby stick.
My stabby stick. How many stabby sticks do you have in places that you might need it?
0.
Well, that's why you're going to get murdered, my friend. Stay sexy and don't get murdered. You should have seen the look on my coworker's face when I forgot to take the commando saw out the other day. God. He's like, what the hell is that? And yeah, we had a nice discussion about it.
I bet you did.
We did. We always have good discussions at work. I love my crews that I work with. Going to get serious here for a moment. Okay. Last week I talked about how I was so lonely, and it was, the lowest point in my life coming out of the cult, and there's nobody, nothing. And you have to rely pretty much on yourself and your own company. And that's how I learned to like myself again and all kinds of stuff, right? I don't always read these on the air, but the last sentence of this one, you'll understand why I read it, okay? Our friend Antjer again, okay? Antje, I think I'm always bad on this stuff. But she says, Deb, thank you again. I was meaning to write a post to you a couple of weeks ago when you were talking about your sons. The absolute pain in your voice when you talk about how your younger son is there, but you can't really speak to him resonated with me. Then to hear you talk about loneliness when you're surrounded by people who just don't want to understand, you had me in tears. I know it's not exactly the same, but my life story can help me relate. In 2017, I found out I was pregnant with twin boys named Tobias and Evander. They passed away at 23 weeks from a condition called twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. It's painful enough knowing my sons are not here anymore, but I can't see them or touch them. I can only imagine the pain if they were still here, and I couldn't. I was pregnant at the same time as 4 of my closest friends. When we meet up afterwards, they would share stories about what their kids were up to, and I got that intense loneliness you were talking about. Nobody around you gets it. They haven't been through the same thing. Even in loss groups, I never found another mother whose first pregnancy ended in the loss of twins. I thank you for sharing your story because it's nice to know that someone else out there gets the loneliness that you can feel in a crowd of people. When one word or one phrase they say in passing can ruin your whole day and send you straight back home to talk to your weird dogs who somehow also get it. So thank you, Deb. Stay strong and beautiful. And P.S., it's okay to share this post. I like people knowing my sons existed.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I cried so hard.
I just got the chills.
When I read this. Yeah, sweetie, your sons were here, and now the whole world knows
Oh, my
it.
God. That is so heart-wrenching.
Oh, God, I hate when I lose it.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, love you, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too, but
I just got the chills. I still have the chills.
Tobias and Evander existed. And now the whole world knows. The whole world.
That's right.
Isn't that nice? I'm sorry, sweetheart. Moving on just a little bit. Lisa apparently lives close by us. Mm-hmm. And she says, Deb, thank you for sharing your feelings about the time in your life when you felt the loneliness. So many of us have felt this pain during various circumstances and challenges. But expressing that we're not alone and giving your encouraging words make a difference. At least they did for me today. Both of you ladies rock, and despite working way too many days and hours each week, I will try my damnedest to come to the next meetup. Lisa, we're looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to seeing you. And Chris, she said that she thought this would be understood here, but she gave us a picture of a garbage bag full of stuff.
Okay. Is there a stabby stick?
I don't see a stabby stick. I see cases of stuff to drink, a stock pot. I don't know.
Okay.
But she says, I feel like this will be understood better here. This bag contains the end of an era. I finally ditched a truly toxic friendship. The remnants are headed to the dumpster. It's not as hard as leaving a cult, but it still took a lot out of me. You go, Chris.
I was just going to say, you go.
Anybody who needs to dump toxic people, I mean, I dumped my toxic father years ago. I don't know if I'd cross the road to pee on him if he was on fire. I really don't. If he came to my door, I don't even know what I would say to him. So don't ever feel bad about cutting toxic people out of your life, guys.
And unfortunately, sometimes it's family members. And you got to do what you got to do. And it's difficult and it sucks.
Yeah, my crazy aunt tried to defend him the one day about things that he said and things that he did. Oh, honey, that's just your dad and the way he is. That's just his sense of humor.
That's not a sense of humor.
I looked at her and went, Aunt Cindy, what if he said those things to your daughter, to your son, to your grandchildren?
What'd she say?
It stopped her in her tracks. And I basically haven't been back over there either, because she's another toxic one. My mother can vouch. She's crazy. Crazy. But I love her, but she's crazy. So, you know what I mean. Kimberly M. She got a bunch of names on here, but I'm just going to call her Kimberly M. Apparently, she was a child member in the cult I was in.
Oh.
So, honey, I can't put your post down because the cult name's in here, but I will read it. She says, so I just discovered the show Escaping Polygamy, and I've been binge watching it for a couple of days. It amazes me how many groups like this are out there. My family was in the cult for a long time when I was a young child. We got out in 1994. I believe it was when I was about 9 years old. I never realized how much it affected me until I've been grown. Watching this show has made me realize that a lot of issues I still deal with today stems from our experiences there. Talk about childhood trauma at its finest. It makes me wish that someone could help some of the ones that are still stuck out there. If you haven't seen Escaping Polygamy, you should definitely watch it. And like I said, this is an ex-child member, and trying my best to help. We all are. We all are. Do you want to hear something interesting?
What?
I did not get to talk to Brandon, okay? But Brandon's lovely wife contacted me. Do you know what happened? The bitch I love to hate.
Right.
Somebody sent her son's interview on the Anthony Rogers Experience.
No.
Yeah, apparently she didn't like the truth being told about her.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Oh, she is hopping mad.
Ooh.
And I'll say it again, Laura. If you don't want bad people, or if you don't want people to say bad things about you, don't do bad things. Am I right?
Sounds simple enough.
Yeah, that's about all I got to say on that one. But
that's kind of funny.
I giggled maniacally when I don't have his permission to read what he posted, but he tried to text his mom and she's not answering. So I guess that would make her a hypocrite. And she would have to admit that, she's done some wrong things. Mm-hmm. And you probably haven't listened to that interview yet.
What do you think?
Okay, well, for anybody out there who hadn't listened to Brandon's interview, it's still on our Facebook page, a link to it that you can get to it. It's the Anthony Rogers Experience. I'll throw another link up there if I remember. Squirrel! But he was really honest about some of the things that he was talking about and things that he knew his mom did and things he overheard. And I guess she just don't like that. Look at your face.
Oh my God, I think that's hysterical.
Really? Okay. We have another question. It's from Emily M, and she's been a big contributing member lately. Lots of questions, all kinds of stuff. Hey Deb, as I said before, I'm totally obsessed with your podcast. I recently found that a cult leader here in my state was arrested and sentenced to 17 years for a range of things. The most disturbing was convincing underage girls to lay with him naked. He ended up serving only 10 years and is back doing what he does. Here's her question. I was just curious if you might know whether or not your former cult leader or even group members in your cult kept up with the news of other cults getting raided. And if so, what did they think about these other cults and the involvement of law enforcement that they were experiencing? Like, did it make them nervous about the potential of it happening there? That's a lot of questions.
That's a lot.
Emily, I can tell you that little man used to preach that Waco, Ruby Ridge, and a few other ones out there, God made those happen so that we would be protected. Because the government looked
made the raids happen. Or made the...
Yeah, God made the raids happen on these other cults and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because the government now looks like an asshole. Okay. For killing innocent people that are doing religious stuff. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, we were taught that we were protected because the government didn't want to look stupid again. And that's why all these other places, these things happened.
Gotcha.
And, you know, I again, can't prove a thing, but I know what people have told me from the different groups in the different states, and they are prepared. Did you watch Hoodwinked, the cartoon?
No.
Oh, well, it's a Disney thing. I don't know. Anyway, there's this goat, and he sings this song about being prepared, and every time, that's all I think of is, I was prepared!
Hey, that's a goat.
It's a goat.
It's a goat. All right.
Yeah. I'll have to lend you the movie. Will you watch it? No. I'll dust it every time I come over. Do you know that? Oh, anyway, let me finish reading this from Emily M. because it's for you.
Oh, alrighty.
It says, also, hi, Laura.
Hi.
Maybe just for fun one week, you guys could do a Laura episode and Deb could interview her. I think Laura will definitely need some loaded Kool-Aid first.
Ooh, yeah, you got that right.
So we'll have to figure that one out.
Okay.
That sounds kind of interesting. Kind of like
be.
Freaky Friday type thing.
Could be.
Maybe I could interview you because you want to go into the cult. What are your reasons? Or what you hate about it? Or
reasons I want to go into the cult?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be the shortest interview. Hell no.
The shortest interview ever. 2 words.
2 words. Hell no. All right. That took care of that, right?
Oh my gosh. I suppose so. I don't always get these in order. I mean to get them in order. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maria C. says, Debbie, I can relate to you about feeling alone, even though I have my kids and husband. I have still felt alone and still feel that way sometimes. I don't have friends to hang out with, and it is lonely. But I am working on myself stepping out of my comfort zone and being okay and not having a lot of friends and being okay and happy with it. And Maria, don't feel bad about not having friends. Most people, in my opinion, they ain't worth a plugged nickel. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I can literally count my friends on one hand and probably have fingers left over.
Me too.
You
Me
know?
too. I would rather have a few good friends that I can completely count on than a bunch of ones that's...
Right.
You know what I mean? They're just more of acquaintances. You don't know if you can count on them.
Oh, that you can't count on them,
right.
You know? Anybody can call me and I would come and pick your dumb ass up anywhere at 3 a.m., post bail, whatever, right? But most of the people I know wouldn't do the same for me.
No.
You know what I
in
mean?
a million years, no.
I've called people to help me move and, I'll be there and when moving day comes.
But they'll take from you.
They're not there.
But you know what I mean? Like, these people will take from you if they need something.
Honey, the givers give way too much.
Yep.
And the takers, they will never stop taking.
They will mooch until the end of time.
Exactly. And that's why as a giver, you need to stop and put boundaries there because the takers will never stop. And then, you know, it drains you as a person. You know what I mean? And what else was I going to say about that? Oh, gosh. The problems we're having today.
If this even
we
gets...
need a YouTube channel.
Honestly, like, if this show even gets posted, it'll be a miracle.
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
What?
Do you see how I'm dressed today?
Mm-hmm.
I'm outside my comfort zone, aren't I?
You're doing a great job.
Extremely.
We didn't go shopping, though.
No, I had to go shopping with someone else, thank you.
Sorry, I was at work.
You have a job? Oh, that's right. You're a pharmacist.
I'm a pharmacist.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, I walked through the store and I just saw things I liked and I picked out my size. I didn't try them on and I brought a whole big ass bag of shit home.
Nice.
So, yeah, took a couple pictures. I'm going to post one of me in my happy place. My mom took a picture of me and I love her to death, but she just wouldn't stop moving her mouth when she walked in my door today.
Why?
Oh, look at you. I've been trying to get you to get closed for years and years. And you know
What was that?
Do you know how your mother just irritates you? Because, see, I irritate my son. Do you ever irritate Sammy, or
I'm sure I do.
does she irritate you?
Not really.
Oh, gosh.
She's awesome. I can't. Honestly, she doesn't do anything to irritate me.
Big happy birthday, Sammy.
Yes,
I brought you
yesterday.
chocolate peanut butter mousse stuff.
Oh, can't wait to try those.
You were drooling when I brought that in.
Oh, who wouldn't?
Anyway, Maria C., it takes a lot sometimes to step outside your comfort zone. Here we are post-cult, 16 years later?
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! I'm wearing something.
You're wearing something. I should hope you're wearing something.
Yeah, I don't want to scare people. Anyway, I don't know if I should post this one or not. We'll just wait on that one. And Sherry G., okay? She's listening to episode 66 about the double ninja stabby sticks, about my scissors at work. She has a pair that were a gift, and she writes, "Holy shit, I had no idea the price till right now, and I looked them up. Ha ha ha, damn, my mother-in-law loves me." So I didn't even look up to see, how much they are, but I'm going to get me a pair of double ninja stabby stick scissors.
You go.
But I don't want the other accessories that are on the ones at work.
Okay.
Okay, I just want the stabby sticks.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes. And what else do I have here? Oh, I don't know.
That look.
There's always a look. Okay, I got to go elsewhere here. Always elsewhere, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke. I would like to say hi to a David H. You always ask the question, how'd you find our Facebook group?
Right. Oh, what did he say?
He says he's been listening to the podcast for a while now. And in parentheses, started with episode 1. Yes, I stuck with you even though I heard the early episodes.
Oh, man, what a trooper.
They're cringeworthy.
What a trooper. Thank you so much.
We do appreciate that.
Oh, you deserve a medal.
I'm telling you. Oh, and Tatiana M. is going to help me and my mom get ready for Burning Man. You're going to Burning Man, right, Mom? Oh, she's over there shaking her head.
Don't look at me.
You wouldn't go with me.
Nope.
Damn. I don't know what to tell you. You people are boring. We have some breaking prophecy news.
Oh, do tell.
From our spy.
And?
Okay. Well, she sent me, all of these screenshots, okay? And I can't read all of it. But it starts out, "Shalom to you," okay? "Many people have written to the house of God to tell us they understand that they are to keep the laws of God, but they are confused about some of the Apostle Paul's writings. Some of the Apostle Paul's writings are hard to be understood, as the Apostle Peter stated in 2 Peter 3:15 and 16. And then he goes into a whole bunch of crap that I'm just not reading, okay? It's all Bible verses and stuff, okay? And it goes on to, at the end of it, it says, it's like the Sabbath day. They want to reject that commandment. And that's one of the most wonderful commandments. But they want to reject it. They want to nail it to a cross. Then the rest of the world wants to nail the feast days to the cross. Even the ones who will admit, yes, the Sabbath is to be kept will turn right around later and say, but those feast Sabbaths, they're nailed to the cross."
The heck does that even mean?
Oh, because he's claiming other religions and stuff, that Jesus did this and Jesus did that. And we don't have to follow these laws anymore because they're all nailed to the cross because Jesus was nailed to the cross.
Oh, all right.
So Little Man would teach that, all of these other religions, they're all using the cross. And you don't have to do this. It's nailed to the cross. Haven't you ever heard that phrase before?
Uh-uh.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
That's quite all right. But yeah, he's, okay. To read this sermon from the books of Little Man, visit blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, because you want more of that. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, God, why do I get so confused on where I'm going?
I have no idea.
You should. Well, you should know where I'm going. Why don't you?
You're like punching away on your phone over there.
Yeah, viciously.
Viciously, that's right.
Okay, here's one more from Little Man. The global sufferings, even in the wealthiest nations, are unbelievable. Men, women, and children alike are murdered daily in every imaginable way at the hands of others with man-made weapons. They also suffer needlessly from man-made famine, sickness, and disease. This is all due to being led to do evil by their evil religions, led by Satan and her gods.
Oh, her. I keep forgetting.
Well, yeah,
that.
Satan's
I
a
keep
woman.
forgetting that.
Okay. And then he goes on to talk about Christian traditional celebrations, Halloween, and then you can write for their free booklets. So, you know what, people out there, if you want to learn more, write them for a free booklet. They got all kinds of propaganda booklets.
You can collect it all.
Just like Pokemon, go collect them all. Though I do just suggest getting the free crap, because when you start buying all of the books, it gets a bit, I mean, it has to be getting a bit pricey. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Collect propaganda.
Yeah. Propaganda collectors. Oh gosh. I think I did that one. Gosh. And it was the Twilight Zone the other morning.
Why?
Because we were all at my house that night, and everybody left. And then for some strange reason, everybody was at my house at 10 o'clock in the morning drinking coffee. It was kind of like they all just wandered over. That never happens.
Okay.
I don't know. Twilight Zone crap. Anyway, going back to a little bit about what I was talking about last week, about, the lowest, baddest time. You really do learn a lot about yourself when you're first forced to spend time with yourself. And you learn a lot about yourself and what you can and cannot do. Stepping outside your comfort zone, trying to make friends, trying to do what you can to fill the time and not feel like shit. Know what I mean? What do you do to step outside of your comfort zone?
Oh, gosh.
As you just stare blankly at me.
My throat hurts. I'm sorry.
I gave you a little free pass on that one.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, we weren't allowed to have Cracker Jacks in the cult.
But you did, I'm sure.
No, I actually gave up on Cracker Jacks and used to love them. Do you know that?
Do you eat them now?
Well, I didn't think they made them anymore.
I think they might.
Well, I actually bought a box of, it's a bag of Cracker Jacks from the gas station.
I was saying, you just got done saying you don't think they make them anymore, and here you are with a bag of them.
Well, yeah, I haven't come across any peanuts
Crinkling
yet.
it in everyone's ear.
I'm crinkling. You see, I'm being very careful. But I haven't found any peanuts, so they must be all three of them must be at the bottom.
Could be. Is there a prize in there?
Okay, now, this is why I'm bringing this up. Here is my very, very first Cracker Jack prize that I got, because my mom's dad liked all kinds of sweet things. And across the street was a penny candy store. Check out how cool this is. It's a little tiger on wheels that rolls. Okay, I'm going to have to post a picture
Oh
of
my
this.
God, that is really cute.
Isn't that adorable?
That is.
But they used to have these really, really cool prizes in Cracker Jack.
Now it's like a sticker or something dumb.
Oh my gosh. It's called Blip, a surprise.
What the heck is that?
Okay, you open this up and it's paper, okay?
This is like a temporary tattoo thing.
They used to give temporary tattoos. They don't do that anymore. And look, I can't open this. Okay, Blip, a tattoo. Okay, now how to blip a surprise. You download the Blip Bar app. You aim and frame your prize, that's this right here. And then you have a fun digital experience.
Oh my gosh, so it's everything that's online?
We got a sticker of a puppy. Okay.
Okay.
But Cracker Jack prizes aren't even real anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, anyway.
Alrighty.
Irritated the crap out of me. And all those years we couldn't have Cracker Jack because it had milk in it.
Look at all those prizes you missed.
Good prizes. Good prizes.
Not the crappy ones.
No, now you have to go online. Not even tattoos. Well, I guess a sticker or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, gosh. I don't even know where to go from here. Do you?
I do not.
Why not?
Because my throat hurts. My head is like, I have a pounding headache. These allergies suck.
Well, maybe we'll just kind of cut it short this week. I don't know. What do you think?
You have anything?
Well, I always got stuff, but like, I don't know. How many times did we start over and stop? And I'm not sure what I covered and what I did.
That's true. That's true. This is like attempt number 3 of recording this.
Well, the first time we started, we had to stop and start like 5 or 6 times. So, yeah. I guess we talked about, you know, her finding out about the interview and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't know.
We can wrap it up and make it a short one.
I know your throat hurts really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in pain.
Well, let me see if I got anything else on here, you know. And by the way, the thunderstorms were really, really crappy. You know what I mean?
But today? Once today?
The ones throughout the
like
past
the last couple days.
Past few days, you know what I mean? I don't know. Seriously, I feel stupid right now. Do you know that?
Why?
Because I had all of this stuff written down. Half of it's crossed out, and I don't even know. I'm going to have to listen.
Well, let's just wrap it up then. It'll be a short episode this week.
Well, it is a holiday weekend.
There you go.
Prizes have been sent out, but it's a holiday weekend. We had that list. Took me a week or 2 to get into it.
But you did it.
And, you know, we're going to get off of here, and I'm going to go, crap. There's 92 more things that I wanted.
Oh, just like every week, though.
Well, what else is new here? You know what I mean? Is there anything you want to talk about?
Right now, with how I feel? Nope. Don't laugh at me, my squeaky-ass voice.
I love it. I love every minute of it. It's just kind of funny to me.
Oh, my sore throat's funny. Thank you.
Anyway, did I give all my shout-outs to my people at work?
I think you did, yeah.
I don't know. I probably didn't. But anyway, guys, this is a really short episode. Like I said, we've been sitting here in the heat for a couple hours now trying to figure out if we were actually going to throw an episode out or not. And it's been a couple stressful days.
Yeah, it has been.
And it's getting time for me to go to work.
It's getting time for me to go take a nap or something.
I'm telling you. But send us your questions, your comments, how you're feeling. Give me a call. Send me an email, whatever.
And we'll have a topic for next time.
Yeah, when you're feeling better.
Yes.
And it hasn't been such a hectic week and my car is broke and other crap is going on. And we're just full of excuses, aren't we?
We are. Just, hey, people, give us a pass.
Yeah, this week we kind of need a pass. Well, we're always asking for a pass. You know what I mean?
More so this week.
Yeah, well, we're really sorry, guys, but again, everybody has a life, and there's lots of stuff going on. I pulled my poo prank, twice in a row. It wasn't as funny the second time, was it?
No, the first time I was mortified. It looked real.
Well, the second time you could have acted mortified.
Oh, sorry, my acting skills are not on point right now.
Oh, God. And even my mom was cackling, and you could hear her in the background, and we lost all of that.
I know.
But see, that's another lesson to learn. You can do something, lose it all, and start over again. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, look at my mother laughing at me.
Look at her laughing.
I'm not looking over that way. I love you, mother dear. You irritate the crap out of, and she does it on purpose. Do you know that? Look at the faces she's making. Why did I bring you?
You needed a ride.
Oh, that's right. I needed a ride.
You wouldn't be here if she didn't bring you.
Well, I thought about an Uber. Look at her laughing at me again. My son Ubers everywhere. Why couldn't I Uber it? I was actually going to call you and see if you would come pick me up, and then I was going to heckle you about being only coming. You wouldn't come get me because then you'd have to look at my house.
Oh, my God. Now leave me alone.
You always torture me, too. Anyway. Well, guys, we're sorry it's a short episode. Next week, we promise we'll have a real good topic and some stuff to read, and
we'll make up for it.
Well, we'll try really hard.
We'll try.
Anyway, it's been Deb.
And Laura.
And we're sorry about the cruddy episode, but sometimes they happen. We'll talk to y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.